Or live. Hey.
This is Fantasy Football on Soul Kitchen Radio.
Can you hear that?
Mm-hmm.
Can you hear anything?
Yeah, I can hear.
Hey everyone, Scott Hansen here from NFL Red Zone. You are listening to Soul Kitchen Radio, Fantasy Football. Fantasy Football. Fantasy Football. Fantasy Football. It's time to punch the losers in the face. Welcome to Fantasy Football on Soul Kitchen Radio. Soul Kitchen Radio.
Let's get crazy!
Soul Kitchen Radio.
Let me hear you scream.
Soul Kitchen Radio.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Let's go.
How y'all doing? What's happening? It's Rick Camacho at Soul Kitchen Radio Fantasy Football. We're back once again, 2024 season, and it's about to go down. We got French Orantes in the house, and he's got some great stuff. What's up, French?
What's up, baby? We're keeping it French.
Hey, keeping it French. So,
keeping it French. What's up? Happy.
You excited about the season?
Shout out to everybody. I'm excited about everything, man. Coming off the Olympics, I was all about that. I'm wired up. Not feeling that MCL sprain from Jordan Love. Oh.
I got a gripe with the Olympics. I got a gripe with the community of the Olympics and everybody else. Why didn't they have the Paralympics out in the open like they did the regular Olympics? They just Paralympics just kind of went through in the background. In fact, I think they're still on right now, but they gave no love to the Paralympics. Did you watch any of the Paralympics?
I did not watch any of the Paralympics. I didn't even know that they were televising it, to be honest.
It's in Paris right now, and it's crazy. I watched this dude swimming from China, no arms. He's swimming just with his legs, and he's winning the whole race. And all of a sudden, out of nowhere, this dude with arms reaches his arm out and touches the wall before his head could touch the wall. And but they got prosthetics limbs, like they were doing this triathlon, and they were swimming in the thing. And when they got out of the little moat where they were swimming, people were picking them up, taking them over to their seats, putting their limbs on, and then they started running right in a triathlon. The Paralympics is pretty cool. They got badminton in the Paralympics with short people. I guess you call them little people, or back in the days before the 2024, everything we used to call them midgets, but now they're called short people. Or little people, or I'm not sure exactly. You guys could put in the comments exactly if I'm getting it right. I'm not trying to screw it up, but the badminton with the little people was pretty dope, bro. Like they was going at it.
Oh, you know what? I'm gonna have to look that up because I love badminton, and if you put badminton and little people together, and different countries, I think that's something I would like to watch.
and it wasn't part of the Paralympics, but they probably could have thrown in the dart guy from Wolf of Wall Street. They probably could have thrown that in. That would have been pretty cool.
God. Yeah, no, Olympics was awesome, man. We had such a fun time watching it with the family, dude. Like little Ella was running, racing, freaking breakdancing. She was doing everything she saw on TV. She started doing it. It was awesome. We might get a little Ella surprise visit today.
I can't wait till she starts really talking and learning football, and then she could give us predictions.
Just be ready. If you don't,
we could ask. In fact, you know what? We could put her on the spot, like I used to put my mom on the spot. We could put Ella on the spot and just throw a verses at her and see. And let's use her predictions today.
All right. If she's ready to go, she's gonna make an appearance. Let's just say, and just say you will definitely enjoy it. Dad is probably not gonna enjoy it too much.
That's right. She's a little lost Oakland. She's a little lost.
Oakland
/ Modesto. You said lost.
Vegas. Yeah, she's a little lost. I don't know. A little influenced by
Little
her
lost.
mom, but we'll see her a little bit later. She'll have some predictions. She's been telling me all week who's gonna win, and I'm like, oh, that's okay,
Nice.
baby.
Nice,
It's okay if
nice.
they don't, baby.
Yeah.
The
So,
way I
hey,
see
everybody,
it
if you're
is,
watching on YouTube,
you guys need as much help as you can get. You guys can have the blessing from the daughter.
hey, we got Minshew Magic, baby. We got Minshew Magic.
Is that what you guys got now? I was wondering. I saw a highlight yesterday, and I was like, "Who the? Okay, that's where they're going with. That's fine."
We're going with Minshew Magic.
Oh man,
And,
what are we talking about today? Are we talking about like this is a? I mean, we
Here we
should,
go.
you
So
know,
this
like
is-
just kind of like
this is
a
the
regular
first show.
welcome back episode. Welcome back, Cotter. You got my list of those
Definitely.
segments.
I
Did you
got
get
them. I
any of
got all
those?
the stuff. I got all the stuff ready for your segments. We get the schedule up real quick so we know everybody who's playing today. We're gonna have a great day of football. We got that crazy Friday game in Sao Paulo, in
Mhm.
Brazil. What do you think about
Yeah.
that game?
I did not. I loved it because I'm huge on Jaden Reed and Jordan Love. I'm huge on them. I got them in almost every team. On dynasties. I traded away like number one picks and Tyreek Hill and a bunch of players for a bunch of players. And then at very end, that second to last play when freaking Love got rolled up on, freaking.
Oh,
I mean,
man.
thank God it's just a MCL strain. It says 3 to 6 weeks. And I know how bad an MCL strain is. Okay. I got one in high school, and then I actually had one a couple weeks ago. I was sleeping weird. I think I strained my MCL.
You straight MCL sleeping weird, huh?
I swear, bro. I'm wearing a brace. I got an appointment tomorrow, 6 a.m. I'm going to be like, I need an MRI. I really did. I jacked my knee up doing. I think
That's
it was
not a
sleeping.
strained MCL. That's called getting old, bro. That's what it's called.
Getting old. I got getting old. I got an appointment tomorrow, 6 a.m. Oh man,
I've been doing
I
karate.
know exactly what he's going through. Oh man,
I started karate a few weeks ago, right? So I
Did
go
you
to karate
really?
so I go to karate on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and boy,
that's awesome.
it's fun because I'm learning all the karate moves and stuff, and I've never done karate before. I got a boxing background, and so I got to change
Where
my
at?
punch.
It's
in
like
Pittsburgh.
legit karate, or is it a different type of name?
Legit karate. No, it's legit karate, dude. Dude been the instructor, the sensei, been doing it for like over 30 years. He's got belts all over the place. Yeah,
Proud of your sensei. It's not Rex Kwon Do.
his daughter's out over there teaching. She's 22. She's been a black belt since she was 15. So she's teaching.
That is
and
cool, Rick. I didn't know that.
It's
That's
pretty
awesome. What's
it's
the name
pretty
of the place?
cool, man. I don't know. I'd have to look at it. El Cortez or something.
Okay, who's the funniest karate teacher of all time? Is it Rex Kwon Do or is it Dragonfly Jones from Martin?
Gotta be Dragonfly Jones, man. In front of the ATM, that was it. That was the funniest one. Nobody teaches karate better than Dragonfly Jones in front of the ATM.
You should be at home working on your arms.
All right, so today fantasy football today. This is what we got. We're gonna talk about Sancho's dynasty darlings. Of course, since the beginning of the season, some people might still be getting in these dynasty leagues, right? Because a lot of people be late, right? So we're gonna talk about some dynasty darlings, and there's a bunch of them out there. I'll tell you, I got a couple on my team. I got me a Roma Dunze. I got me Xavier Worthy, right? If you didn't catch those guys when you was in the draft because you're sleeping and you're just going on your Yahoo ADPs and you're not scrolling down and you don't know who the hell to pick, well, you're gonna be fun. Thank you for your donation this year, right? Also, we're gonna talk about some divas. Who's gonna be some divas out there in the fantasy world, and who's gonna be a bust? Right, we got some busts going. Who's going to bust the windows out your car this year and just make you pissed off? We're going to do that. This is Soul Kitchen Radio Fantasy Football. When we come back, we're not going nowhere. But when we come back, we're not ready for no She's out of my life, though. We're not ready for that yet. That's coming up later on in the season. She's out of my life. That's going to be good. Mr. Buster, they're going to be showing themselves today. We're going to find out who Mr. Buster is. It's going to be crazy. We're going Soul Kitchen Radio. We'll be right back.
On Soul Kitchen Radio.
I know that.
So, New England Patriots.
On Soul Kitchen Radio.
The Buffalo Bills.
Buffalo Bills. Right. There you go. Okay.
On Soul Kitchen Radio.
Or Jacksonville Jaguars.
I'll say the Jacksonville Bengals or whatever that is.
These guys know nothing about sports.
It's Cincinnati. Is that in Ohio? Where's Cincinnati at?
Ohio.
Huh?
Cincinnati's in Ohio.
Well, I'll take the Ohio one. If you have an answer, whether you like it or not.
On Soul Kitchen Radio.
New Orleans Saints or Green Bay Packers. A tough one.
The New Orleans.
On Soul Kitchen Radio.
Well, isn't New Orleans over there in Louisiana?
Yes, it is.
Well, that's what I thought.
So, Minnesota Vikings or Detroit Lions?
The Lions.
On Soul Kitchen Radio.
Hey, what's up? This is Nate Burleson. You listen to Soul Kitchen Radio.
Fantasy football. Hey everyone, Scott Hansen here from NFL Red Zone. You are listening to Soul Kitchen Radio, Fantasy Football.
And we getting ready for this 7 hours of nonstop commercial-free football. But first, let's see what's up with these Dynasty darlings.
You don't have to watch Dynasty and have an attitude. It's Uncle Frencho's Dynasty Darling.
Soul Kitchen Radio, Fantasy Football.
They have a great philosophical way of life.
You forgot I had that, huh?
Yeah, we got that one. We got old school. All right. Well, like he was saying, so in redraft leagues, it's nice to get pretty much the only chance to get one of these dynasty darlings. What kind of guys I'm big on right now is I can't wait to see him because he reminds me of Debo, is Xavier Legette, the wide receiver out of South Carolina. I don't know if you've seen any of his interviews. Have you seen any of it?
Oh yeah, we saw his interviews, man. He country as hell. We saw his interviews. He country as hell.
Me, man. He had me.
He wrestling the horses and all that stuff out there.
Oh my God, that guy, he's got me, man. He's got me hard, and I had to get him. I couldn't get him in any of my other leagues because my dynasty leagues, I always just trade away my picks because I'm just like, I'm trying to win right now. I don't care. F them picks. Because if you look back at your dynasty from the years before, look at your picks in the first round, second round, third round, and you'll see that those guys aren't even in the league anymore. So,
right,
unless you have the top 5 picks, I mean, don't even worry about it because unless you got like that crazy eye. What I like to do, if I can do, is I'll try to stack them in the third round. Try to have like multiple picks in the third round and just start hitting those running backs. Because usually those running backs, those are good running backs and they're going to good teams. They're getting drafted later, so they're going to better teams. So I like to do something like that because it's like you get 3 or 4 of them in say a round, one of them, maybe 2 of them, might get drafted. Like I could go back to about 4 years ago when all these wide receivers are getting drafted and I drafted Amon-Ra St. Brown in like the third round of a rookie draft, which means he was like the 36th player plus picked. And now Amon-Ra Brown is the top 5 pick in any draft, especially redraft.
Any draft. Yeah, I mean, I couldn't even get him. I couldn't even get Amon-Ra with I had the 6th pick, couldn't get Amon-Ra. He's gone before it got to me. And that's not even a keeper league. That's just a regular league.
Exactly.
He's gone
Away. So my strategy for dynasty is something similar like that. Get multiple picks like in your mid rounds and start trying to throw darts at there and then just kind of like hope and pray. I get even a little harder. I go into the the Biletnikoff Award. If you go online, you can have a list. They have like a list of like 50 players. Then they drop it down to 40, then the 30, 20, 10. That way you keep an eye on some of the good wide receivers. And just even if they're not the the Heisman Trophy winners or whatever, you see that they were in the mix at least for that long. So you're going to see the potential for them a little bit. It's just a little quick. They have an online website, so you can kind of just peep it really quick. Another dude that I'm looking at too is the Brian Thomas out of Jacksonville. He made some cool catches in the in the preseason. I liked him. Who else is those receivers for New England? They're supposed to be really good, Baker and Polk, but of course they're going with a new quarterback, Jacoby. We'll see how that goes.
See how Jacoby does. He finally gets a chance to start.
Yeah, and then this draft too was affected by the COVID draft. So now you're going to see all these rookies that come in. They're coming in at like 24, 25 years old because they had to take the year off for for their redshirt freshmen, and then they like redshirted another one. So these rookies aren't regular rookies this year. I don't know if you know that or remember that.
I mean, in high school football, right? We're finally over the COVID era, right? So this is really the first year when COVID is gone and out of everything. So yeah, I see it's happening.
All right, I saw somebody pop up right there.
Lou is in here. He's popping up.
Do we got somebody in there? Do we got the man in there?
Mean Gene.
Mean Gene.
Here we go. If it's brown, flush it down. Let's go.
Let's do it.
Mean Gene, welcome back, Lou.
Oh man, I'm so excited, man. You know, this is the most wonderful time of the year. You get college football, spectacular. I hate I didn't put the money on Notre Dame to lose yesterday.
Oh man,
yeah.
Hey, but football is beautiful, man. That's why they play the game. Prime time, and those boys, they couldn't get it done in Colorado. They got husked by the Cornhuskers.
Boy, when I turned that one on, that was going.
Man, it was embarrassing. It was embarrassing. But again, that's why they play the game. You know, you think your boys are coached up good. You think your boys are prepped. And what Mike Tyson said, everybody has a plan until you're punched in the mouth. And Nebraska punched them in the mouth early and quick.
Yeah, I mean, what about Michigan and Texas? God, Texas put it on them.
Hook them. Man, the SEC will have a monopoly on the playoff, on the college playoff. And, you know, it's amazing that, you know, people are so greedy to where they won't just, let's just bust all this stuff up and let these teams play each other and have a real playoff system.
Yeah.
Have a real playoff system, because we're about to, truly, you know, really see the haves and the have-nots. Because, man, Michigan ain't bad. Michigan's not a bad team, but they got exposed on every single level yesterday, and it's just gonna get worse, man. When those blue bloods from from other conferences go up against, you know, the top tier SEC guys, and hell, some of the mid tier SEC guys, they're just gonna get obliterated completely.
Yeah, and so, you know, and I gotta send a special shout out to one of my guys, Appalachian State, Joey Aguilar, the quarterback, number one quarterback. You know, he's a hometown kid. He went to Freedom High School, played at DVC, and so far he put up 540 yards, 3 touchdowns. He's averaging 56 yards. And they got stomped by Clemson yesterday, but they're playing Clemson, right? We got to really see what D1 stronghold versus D1 in the back kind of looks like. So.
Where's Memphis Lou going right now? Is he going to somewhere to go get some lamb chops, some CD lamb chops?
So no CD lamb chops today. That should have been on the menu. I wasn't thinking. Good call, Chance. we may do some CD lamb chops next week. But,
okay.
We
want to see how he is. You want to, he's come off the holdout. You don't want to hurt, push him too much.
Is he playing today? Is CD Lamb playing today?
Is pig pussy pork? Hey,
it's a kid show.
Get in there, man.
You know, I was really playing with Memphis Lou when I said, "Are you going to keep Dak Prescott as your keeper?" And he's like, "Yeah, I'm gonna keep him." I was just kidding. Like, are you really gonna keep him? But that was a pretty smart move.
Hey,
because,
it was calculated.
Yeah,
it was calculated. My frat brother, he said, "Oh man, you're stupid. You gonna give up Jamar Chase?" I'm like, "No, I'm gonna give both of them."
Yep. I mean, I did the same thing with I kept CMC, and I ended up getting Jalen Hurts in like the third round. So
and that's not bad.
Yeah. So
and for this keeper league, was it from the year before, the previous year before? What do you give up for that keeper the next year?
So for that keeper, all you give up is his ADP in the draft.
Oh, okay. So, his ADP, okay.
Yeah,
and that's just decided by the whatever site you're using.
Yeah, we use Yahoo. So most keepers, most of the people that were kept, everybody lost their first round pick.
Right. Okay.
Except for when you're calculated like Memphis Lou, you get Dak Prescott, who's like fifth.
What do you give up
pick.
for that? Like for a 6 or 7 for Dak?
Yeah, like I think it was like 5th or 6th round pick. What was it, Lou?
Out of a league of what? How many people? 10, 12?
Out of 12 in the league.
Well, that sounds about right. Yeah. That's pretty cool.
Nice then he still got his first round pick.
Yeah. No, I just came up with this league. It's a half PPR keeper league, 10-team keeper league. And the thing is, you could keep up to 5 keepers if you want. You don't have to keep any keepers at all. And it's going to be like that. Yeah. Every keeper you give up, you lose a round draft pick. So if you keep 3 dudes, you're not drafting until round 4. But if you keep no dudes, you're drafting round 1. And so everybody's going to be different. So this is something I heard on one of my podcasts that I listened to. And so I wanted to try it out. And then I did half PPR to kind of help out the part of my Make Running Backs Great Again initiative. Where, by doing that, you half PPR, you kind of give them a little bit more, the receivers don't take over so much. And then plus, I think I took out, it used to be 3 wide receivers. I just made it 2 wide receivers. And then, because running backs, man, we get no love, man. They get no love, and I'm tired of that.
Another thing I did this year because of I think it's a lot because of, like we talked about earlier, the COVID returns, right? Mm-hmm. We're seeing more players get hurt, and so I added an extra IR spot and took out a bench spot. So took out 1 bench spot, added an extra IR spot. That way people can hoard, but they have a place for Jordan Love to go. Right, and you don't have to drop him. Yeah. But the caveat is once they drop that IR, Yahoo automatically makes you drop somebody to put that guy in.
Oh yeah.
And so
I don't know. I've been using the Sleeper League Sleeper app for the last 3 years now, I think. And before I didn't like it just because it was different from ESPN, but now I love it. It's got so many customizations and stuff like that, mods as the kids call them. So yeah. Anyways, Memphis Lou, who's that running back out of Memphis now that they got? They got this last rookie. Who's the latest and greatest running back out of Running Back U? What's his name?
Nobody.
They didn't have anybody get Josh. No, they got somebody, but he's not a.
The guys that are coming out of Memphis now at running back, they're good, but they're not, Tony Pollard-esque or, they're not on that level. But overall, the team, we should be the flyer that does make it, but. Memphis is going to write its own ticket. Hopefully, Saturday we go down to Florida State and see our old coach and punch him in the mouth and keep him on his 0-2 tour. So he'll be 0-3. I was hoping that they'd be undefeated and then Memphis go down there and hurt them down in Tallahassee. But Florida State is shit to bed so far this season, and it's been embarrassing. And I hate that for Coach Norvell.
I love Florida State.
Yeah, but Memphis don't have a business, man. But dude, I got on my Dak Prescott jersey today. because I believe in this guy, and I believe that Jerry Jones needs to get his head out of his rectum, and he needs to cut the check. You know, if you don't pay this man his money now, ooh wee, the market is going to be reset big time. You're going to be talking 260, or this is going to be just a ridiculous amount of money that you're going to have to pay him.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah,
Kirk Cousins is already getting paid, and dude just came off an injury.
Mm-hmm.
You know? And what has he done? He didn't win a Super Bowl. You know, Jordan Love looks good, but he hadn't been in the league long. He's gotten paid. Mr. Prescott has done nothing but be that steady piece that your franchise has had. The guy said he wasn't going to throw 10 interceptions all last season. He threw 9. You know,
he kept his word.
And depending on who you ask, he could have really been the MVP last year. You know, so show this guy some respect. He's a franchise quarterback. You know, no, you're not going to get Steve Young every time. No, you're not going to get Troy Aikman every time. No, you're not going to get Brett Favre every time. But this guy is a franchise quarterback. You know, pay him what he's worth. Give that young man the money that he's due, and let him cook. Let him, because if you're waiting on Sanders, man, that's I don't know how I feel about that. That's what all the whispers are, is that Jerry wants to hold off, not pay him. So if they don't win a Super Bowl, he can just cut him loose, and then him and Prime are gonna make some kind of deal like Eli Manning's dad did. Regardless of who he signs with, he's not gonna hook up with nobody but Jerry Jones and force this deal. And I don't like that.
I got a special song just for Lou. Here it is.
I'm not fucking leaving.
Memphis. I found the guy's name. I found him who I was talking about, Blake Watson, the running back that they got. He was undrafted, but then he was really highly recruited from Denver. Blake Watson. What do you got on Blake Watson?
I mean,
Mr. Randy Watson. Blake Watson.
Give it up for Randy Watson.
What's going down episode of That's My Mama?
He's solid, but again, he's not an RB1.
Okay.
If you got a deep league, if you got 14, 15, 16 man leagues, then yeah, there'll be somebody that you would need to bring on, because he's gonna get touches in Denver. But but that's kind of the other side of PPR, man. Running backs are not huge anymore unless you get those top 3 or 4 running backs.
Mm-hmm.
You're really not gonna get the points that you need, because most teams are switching to a running back by committee situation.
Yeah, which is, I mean, that's actually awesome for the running backs, give their bodies a break. But it sucks for fantasy. So.
Yeah.
Hey, I got something for you guys today. In my flex, wide receiver, running back, or tight end, I got Jaylen Warren with projected 9.72 points. Right, he was dealing with the hamstring, but he practiced Thursday and Friday.
Right.
But on the bench, I got Jacoby Myers, Tyler Algier, or Tutu Atwell, all projected less than Jaylen Warren. What are your thoughts?
I mean, will there be enough balls to go around for Atwell? That's the big question.
Yeah.
I like him. He has hands. He's shown us, last season that he can be solid. He can be, consistent. But, will there be enough balls to go around, man? That's the big question with him.
Yeah, and then
I think he's better than all those other options.
The Tutu is better, or Jaylen Warren?
I think Warren's better than all those other options in a situation. You guys there?
My only other one I would think of is maybe Jacoby Myers. We got Minshew Magic coming to Las Vegas today. They're at their other home field, SoFi Stadium, which is more of a home field advantage than Las Vegas, I believe.
Also, they're playing away. They're playing away today. Okay,
Yeah,
not too far away. They're just playing down the street. Yeah,
They could have took Uber over there.
Right.
Some players probably live there.
Right.
Yeah.
All the Raiders fans can basically walk to the stadium today.
Yeah.
Yeah, the real Raider fans that are still there. So, like, people in Vegas that moved for the Raiders. They're like, oh, we gotta go.
So what do you guys think, man? Jaylen Warren against Atlanta, or Jacoby Myers against the Chargers?
I think I said earlier. I don't know if it cut out, but yeah, I'll take Jaylen over all those options. I think he's better.
All right, I'm sticking with you guys.
I got one on Jaylen too. What do you guys think, Jaylen or Njoku? Because that's what I got going on in one of mine.
Hey,
pretty similar on projections.
Yeah, but Njoku is cold. I like him. He is my he's in my top 3 of tight ends. I've tried to pick him.
Snap! Oh no! Hold up, guys! Oh no!
Is she coming?
Who do we got? Ella.
And she talks now.
Ella, come here.
Here. This is.
Or is she gonna be?
Look at her
There's our little Raider girl.
Come here.
Go. And then we got some San Francisco juice.
Oh, no.
Oh yeah, that says San Francisco.
Santa Clara or Santa Barbara, wherever the hell they play now,
Oh,
and they go to San Francisco and get shot. So they got
Raiders.
That's who it is, Mom.
Right?
Did you hear her?
Yeah. Let me hear it, Ella.
Who's gonna win, Ella?
Raiders.
Yeah. All right.
That's my girl.
That's the smart, baby.
Let's go. Woo!
Ooh, look at Raiders.
Let's go.
Ella, say hi, Uncle Rick.
Hi, Uncle Rick.
Hey, Ella.
Uncle Lou's back there.
Uncle Lou, say hi, Uncle Lou.
Hi, Uncle Lou.
Hey, sweetie.
Look,
it's Raiders.
So I'll say we should have her do some picks real quick. Ella, you want to do some picks?
Yeah.
Okay. Who's gonna win? Who's gonna win this game? The Steelers or the Falcons?
The Falcons.
All right. Let's go. Let's go. How about Cardinals or Bills?
Bills.
Yeah.
She's gonna do the last one.
Here we go. How about the Bears or the Titans?
Titans.
I switched it around that time.
Yeah.
How about the Patriots or the Bengals?
The Mangoes.
The Mangoes, yeah.
The Bengals. All right, a couple more.
One
The
more.
Texans, Houston Texans, or the Colts?
Titans.
Oh,
I
nice.
like it. Jacksonville Jaguars or Miami Dolphins?
Baby, one more.
One more. Last one. Jacksonville Jaguars or Miami Dolphins?
Dolphins.
Yo, that's
Okay,
easy.
you got it. Okay, you got two more.
Two more.
The Santa Clara 49ers or the New York Jets?
Titans.
No, the
Niners, okay.
The Jets or the Titans? Or the
Jets or the Niners?
Jets or the Niners?
Jets or the Niners?
Titans.
Oh, that's excellent. Okay, I think we're tapped out here.
Okay,
Niners.
last one. This is the best one. The Chargers or the Raiders?
Ooh, Ella, come on.
Raiders.
Yeah.
All
You
right.
want to see something gross? You guys want to see something
Yeah,
gross?
show him Sanchez.
Oh.
Mom did that.
Oh. That's nice.
No,
All right,
He tried. I said it ain't gonna happen. It's gotta say Sanchez.
He's a Raider. Say it.
So the babies' picks are in: the Falcons, the Bills, the Titans, the Bengals, the Texans, the Dolphins, the Niners, and the Raiders.
Yeah. All right. The babies picks are in. We'll put them up on Twitter for you. at SK Fantasy NFL. We'll put those on Twitter for you, and you can get those picks. Make your money today with Soul Kitchen Radio Fantasy Football.
Look at Ella's football.
Yeah, all right.
Okay, blow my kiss. Say bye, guys.
Bye, guys.
All right, bye, Ella.
Memphis Lou, he likes the Cowboys.
There he goes. He came back with the
Cowboys.
number. You guys wearing the same number, both wearing Derek Carr.
Yeah, hers is Sanchez now.
Sanchez. Lou Sanchez. That's Lou Sanchez.
I'll take it.
All right.
All right, guys.
Get down.
Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.
All right. See you later. So,
Bye-bye.
Lou, which one of your what's going on at ESPN this year, man? I think I'm gonna do something finally this year. I always seem like I just donate to the whole ESPN thing. This year I think I got a chance.
Man, actually, I got a good team this year, man. I haven't won in a long.
Thank you.
Had won a long time.
Love
But I think make something shake. I was, kind of wanted to end up with the Miami Dolphins defense, but
Your chainsaw that you're scared of.
I got Walker as my running. Debo Samuels is wide out. Jamar Chase is wide out. Puka Nacua. So I'm running with those three. So that's actually a hardcore set. Samuels, Chase, and Nacua.
Yeah.
Dallas Goedert, he didn't do much for me Friday night. He only got 6. And this linebacker, Kendricks, for the Cowboys, he's projected 14.5. I think he'll do fine. And then
the guy that did the psych on the Niners, Kendricks.
Yeah, and then Olokun, he's projected to give 17.2. I love the individual defensive players on because wide receiver, running back.
Yeah, so I'm rolling with Dicker, the kicker,
Dicker
of course. Dicker, the kicker. I started with Jalen Hurts, 22 points for Jalen Hurts, Breece Hall, David Montgomery, Devontae Adams, Xavier Worthy, who put up 20 points out of nowhere, Sam Laporta, and then my defensive guys, I got Long Jr. I got one of them Raiders, Long Jr., who's playing for Miami. Jay Jewell, I'm rolling with the Detroit Lions defense. I got Russell Wilson on the bench. I got Romeo Odunze, who I wanted to play Romeo Odunze today, but he's not projected more than Devontae Adams or Xavier Worthy. And this is or David Montgomery. This is a different league because this time what I did is I did a mock draft just so I could understand what's going on with this league, because once you reach a certain number, you can't get those people no more.
Yeah, you can't hoard in this league.
Yeah, you can't hoard in this league, man. And it gets slim pickings after a while. These dudes know what they're doing in this league. So it's pretty fun. And I'm not going to get the one year that I almost won it and I lost it because of that second week of they end up coming in second.
The 2 week layup.
The two week Super Bowl killed me, but I'm gonna be ready for it this year.
That's what's up. Man, it's a lot of talking about Tony Pollard, and they got high hopes on him with the Titans. And I'm a homer guy. I love my Memphis running backs. I love Pollard. I got 3 of his jerseys in my closet, man. But don't sell the farm for Tony Pollard. He's gonna make something shake. Don't get it twisted. But he's not gonna bring you Derrick Henry type numbers. The Titans will have a running back.
You mean 38 yards and a touchdown? He was disappointing. Very disappointed with Derrick Henry last Thursday.
Yeah, but it was week 1.
You know why? Because I didn't pick the under.
Okay.
You know why? Because I didn't pick the under on underdog. That's why. Because if I would have picked the under, he would have went for 100 yards.
Dang.
I feel like every NFL player plays off of my picks. They go.
You're the
opposite
mush.
of what I pick. I'm mush man.
Picking.
Yeah, you're the mush.
I'm the mush.
We got any inactives? Any crazy actives already yet? We got the. I'm looking at the list right now. I'm not seeing anybody too important.
Of course, we got Russell. Okay, let's.
That's
let's
the one.
talk
Yeah, I
about
want to know about
sleepers
Russell
out there.
Wilson and Fields. Fields is starting today.
Fields is
Russell
starting.
is out.
Let's
Yeah.
talk about sleepers. What kind of sleepers do we got today?
Oh, let's go with the.
Don't sleep on me. Stop sleeping on me. Stop sleeping on me. Stop sleeping on me.
All right, so sleepers. Everybody keeps talking about Houston is going to be so much different, but I'm saying Tank Dell is going to go crazy today. He's only projected at at 11.96 points. I'm giving him 2 touchdowns, 100 yards, coming at 20 points.
I agree with you. He's not sleeping over here. Me and him are wide awake, hanging out.
Yeah,
I love Tank Dell. I think he's his CJ Stroud's like go-to guy, his favorite guy. I saw on the report or somewhere that they asked CJ Stroud like who would it be as like his top team ever or whatever, top team to play with, and he named all like the top wide receivers and Tank Dell. So he puts Tank Dell in like the top 5 receivers. There's one guy for me that is not sleeping anymore because he was wide awake on Friday was Jaden Reed. I was big on him all throughout the season or preseason, and everybody's going Christian Watson. They're talking Dontavian Wicks, Romeo Dobbs, and Jaden Reed was just like, oh, I don't think he's going to do as good. What did he do on Friday? Over 100 yards, 2 touchdowns, 30-something points on fantasies. I mean, that's my guy.
But you've been sleeping
Don't sleep on Jaden
like
Reed.
Romeo.
If
Romeo.
he's out there.
You didn't tell me you were going to play the club mix version, but okay. Rave version, but all right.
Who you got? Who's booming for you, Lou? Who's booming for you?
Hey, so look, he's not going to play this week, and I picked him up in quite a few of my leagues, man.
That's a good sleeper right there. Not even playing sleeper. I like that.
He's catching a catnap this week, but I truly believe, man, that Hollywood Brown is going to shine big.
What you don't think Rashee? I don't know, man. I think I slept on Rashee Rice, man.
I definitely slept on Rashee Rice.
Yeah, man, because I thought he was going to get
Hollywood Brown.
That's your diva for sure. I mean, he calls himself Hollywood. I mean,
Hollywood Brown in Kansas City.
And he's gonna get back out there, and man, Hollywood Brown is gonna do what Hollywood Brown does, and that's put up fantasy football points, man. So he's available. So man, go put him on your bench this week, and when he gets back in there and he puts up 20 points next week or week after next, he starts producing, man. Slide him in there, and then thank me later.
I love Hollywood, man. I've loved Hollywood since he came out, but he does get the dropsies every once in a while. Mentally, he loses it sometimes, but and then he just can't stay healthy, man.
On the other side, that's gonna be good.
That Worthy kid, I like him, man. He seems like a good guy.
Let's go Longhorns. Come on, I'm a big Texas fan. I'm a Longhorn fan. Yeah.
Oh, why? Because McConaughey.
No, I've been a Longhorn fan.
Well, I'm a big McConaughey guy.
Yeah, I've been a Longhorns fan since Earl Campbell.
Oh, the Tyler Rose. That's the man right there.
It was actually Ricky Williams that really got me. Ricky Williams really got me on the Longhorns.
Oh yeah, he was killing them.
He was killing it, and then he went up to the sky, and then he's out of there.
If you go to Pristine Auction, you can get a mini helmet signed by Ricky Williams that says "Smoke weed every day" for like $20, and it's the coolest thing ever. I bet you could get a Texas Longhorns helmet that says 420 man or something like that by Ricky Williams.
Weed every day.
I swear to God, I didn't think. I was like, this isn't real, and it's real. Pristine Auction.
Pristine Auction, man.
Man, what do you guys think about Walker in Seattle, man? I got him, but
I love him. I think he's going to blow up this year. I think people are sleeping on him too this year. That's a good sleeper.
So
it's not really because he's like a top 20 running back, but
who's a sleeper over there is Charbonnet.
Yeah, Charbonnet's better. I don't think he's better than Walker, but I think Charbonnet's really really
I don't think he's better because I think he's a legitimate 1.5.
If you put him on any other team, he's the starting running back.
That's a good 1-2 punch they got in Seattle. Plus, you know who's the biggest sleeper? The biggest sleeper is
wake me up.
Is hold on.
Who is it?
Here it is.
Don't sleep on me. Stop sleeping.
Geno Smith.
Biggest sleeper. Okay, all right. Yeah, last year, dude. Oh my God. I was trying to trade for Geno Smith. I was like,
Geno is hungry. Geno is hungry, you know, and he's definitely available in most everybody's drafts, and he's probably on everybody's thing. There he is, Geno Smith. I see him right there. He's 32% rostered right now.
That's crazy. There's no reason why he's not 50 above. He's a starting. He killed it last year. He's got great receivers.
He is rostered in 15% of the leagues.
Yeah, you know that's a sleeper. So especially like in our Soul Kitchen Free League this year, we're running 2 quarterbacks, a 2-quarterback league. So with the super flex, kind of like how we did in the Family First that we dissolved this year. But
good riddance.
Yeah, that when you get those leagues like that where nobody plays, that just kind of throws everything off.
I remember telling Mio one time for a trade, and he was just like, I don't know, man. I was like, dude, it's a free league that nobody even gives a shit about. It's like it never even happened. Just do the trade.
You could just experiment in that league.
Yeah.
What? So you can run another quarterback?
Oh yeah, in the free league. Oh, you didn't know that?
No.
Better pick up Geno Smith or
wide out running back.
Wake him up. You better wake him up.
Hold on. Let me hold on. Let me make a change.
So what do you guys think? So what is Green Bay gonna do, guys? Is Green Bay?
It's not. Yeah, it is the free league. Yeah. So I'm running with Caleb Williams as my starter, and then I got Tua as my backup as my flex.
Did you watch Hard Knocks with the Packers, and then did you watch also Hard Knocks with the Giants? I want to hear your guys'.
I didn't get a chance to look at a lot of that. It was playing in the background, but I've been so busy. I didn't sit down. I've been watching.
That's how it was. It was not that cool. This Hard Knocks sucked.
Yeah. You know what was really cool?
I started watching and I'd be like, I don't care about this.
You know, shout out to Diablo Valley College. My son is playing DVC this year.
DVC Vikings. Yeah.
And
I must not be in that league.
I'm alumni. I'm alumni from DVC.
Yeah. Did you play football there?
No,
but I did get recruited by the coach. He's like,
he called me up. I go, I don't know. I just got a job.
Old Ed.
I was a preschool teacher.
Who was Old Ed?
I sounded like the coach from Major League. I was like, I don't know. I got a guy on the other line about some white walls. I'll get back. I was like, I'm gonna probably smoke weed every day with.
But the show on Netflix, Receivers. The show Receivers on Netflix was really good.
Oh yeah, what do you guys think about that? I loved it. That was
cool.
dope.
You got to see into the mind of these receivers and more than just football.
Who was your favorite?
I only watched like the couple episodes, but I really love the Devontae Adams one, right?
Yeah.
With the kids and you know, and the way he was. You get a different mind. St. Brown, Amon-Ra St. Brown, great receiver, right? So that was good. Justin Jefferson, you got to see a little bit of Justin Jefferson.
I hear you're not saying the 2 Niner ones. I noticed you didn't like them, probably, most likely.
Probably.
I wonder why. I don't know, biased at all.
Yeah, because when they go to San Francisco, they get shot. They gotta stay out of San Francisco. They're from Santa Clara.
That's how San Francisco is, man. Come on, you don't what? You've never seen everybody get shot in San Francisco? Come on,
Ricky. What does that say?
Hey, somebody's been listening. Dak Prescott and the Cowboys agreed to a record $200 million deal.
240, you said?
240.
Damn, drinks on him.
Hey, you know what's funny in the
Just
Chicago
now that
Bears
just
hard
broke.
knock,
That just broke right now.
Yeah, from
That's awesome, man. Good for him.
Adam
you know
Schefter.
what's funny was
Oh
that-
yeah, I see it right here. 1 hour ago. Wow, the highest paid player in NFL history. Good for him, man. He's done it, man. He's been a top 10 quarterback for like the last 10 years or whatever he's been in.
You know what's funny in the speaking of Hard Knocks, in the Chicago Bears Hard Knocks, Caleb Williams came up. He was like, "Hey, he did his little rookie thing. I got $25 million signing bonus." Romeo Dunze's like, "Hey, I got after taxes, I got $13 million signing bonus." And then this lineman came up. He's like, "I got a $25,000 signing bonus."
There was one part where they heard Caleb Williams signing bonus, and this one guy in the front row was like, "Oh."
Bro, did you just look at this news? Tyreek Hill detained for speeding violation.
I seen that
morning.
right in front of the
Was
stadium.
it he was running too fast or what?
Oh my God!
Put him
Come
in
on.
a car. Hey guys, it's time for football. It's 9:52 my time.
I got a 9:55 hard out. I told you about this.
All right,
Let's start early.
I thought you said 8:55. Damn it! That's why you wanted to get started early.
Start
All right.
at 8:55, then we end at 9:55.
Well, you don't even get on until 9:05.
Well, that's technical difficult. That's I'm the talent. What are you gonna work around me?
Let's get it done. What you want to see today, Lou?
Man, look, I want to see what these Cowboys do. I hate that in preseason we don't get our ones against ones. So the first game of the year is always questionable, man. It's rolling the dice. They got to knock the rust off. But I want to see them go up to Cleveland, punch them boys in the mouth, and look good, so I can do a nice video and make some people laugh this afternoon.
What's the score? Lou? Is it a close one? Is it a close one?
Yeah, I'll say, man, Cowboys by 3, 24.
What was that? Isn't that the famous one for the Niner game? Cowboys by 3 or what's?
Hey, I tell you what, on social media, Cowboys fans have the best social media videos, win or lose. You see them throwing shit at TVs, you see them going crazy. They have the funnest of videos on social media. What you want to see, French?
Man, I want to see some awesome football. I want to see some red zone. I don't even care. I'm waiting for my Niner game tomorrow. But I just want to see all these. I just want to see it, man. I've been waiting all year for it. I can't wait. I love it. I don't want to see any injuries. I know what I don't want to see is some MCL sprains. Please. What do you guys think about Green Bay? What's Green Bay going to lose like 6 straight now? They're done, though.
He's out for 5 weeks.
They said 3 to 6.
3 to 6, yeah.
No.
It's an MCL strain.
No.
And you weren't here listening earlier. I also injured my MCL sleeping the other day. I was sleeping wrong. I didn't have my pillow in between my knees.
Hey, that's
my Achilles is hurt from karate. That's it.
Oh yeah, you probably Are you hurt from karate?
Oh man, my Achilles is killing me from karate. Yeah.
Hiya.
Right.
Wait, what do you guys say? Do you have to say something when you do it?
We got to go. I don't know. When we bow, they go oos. And then they count in Japanese, and I don't know all that stuff now. And then you got to say
Japanese isn't karate. Karate Japanese.
Well, Chinese they count Japanese.
Are you sure it's not Chinese?
I have no idea, bro. I just kind of move my mouth and I just move my mouth and say
it. You guys say Kia,
yeah.
Kia.
Yeah, you gotta say that. It's pretty fun. So I'll tell you what. This is what I want to see today. I'm excited that the Raiders lost a couple preseason games, right? Because last year we went 4-0 in the preseason. And you know how our season ends. We have to lose preseason games in order to get better. I'm juiced about AP, juiced about our home game, our home field advantage in Los Angeles today. And I'm ready to see these Raiders just put up numbers. And Minshew Magic has entered the building. So let's get it. And thank y'all. Yeah, there's Minshew Magic for me. Thank y'all for watching Soul Kitchen Radio Fantasy Football. Lou, let's get it. Checho, let's get it.
Guys, see you next week.
All right.
Let's go.
We out.
Woo! On Soul Kitchen Radio.
We're being loud.
Well, what are you
Say
watching?
bye, Uncle Rick.
Bye.
Bye.
Say bye, Uncle Lou.
Bye, Lulu.
Oh, yeah.
All right, guys.